Hey guys, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. So here I am back with another monthly spread in my mini Happy Planner dashboard layout. And this is what I use to track all of my bills, track any major events coming up, and it's a great way for me to just see everything all in one place. So I'll quickly show you what October looked like. So you see my, different highlighting colors for different events. The red ones are for bills, paydays, and things like that. And I want to do something similar this month. All right, so I'm just going to take the pages out. And this month I am going to be stamping. I couldn't find any stickers that I really wanted to use, so I'm going to be using a mix of the Happy Planner stamps, a mix of these clear stamps, and then I'll be using a kind of, ooh, that's shiny. I'm going to be using a red and black theme. All right, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually place these underneath a sheet of paper just so that I don't make a huge mess when stamping. And the first thing I'm going to stamp, this is going to be a bit difficult to stamp, but the first thing I'm going to use, I'll show you. I'm using VersaFine ink and Studio G ink. These are both are purchased from Michaels. I want a couple of shapes that look like poppies for this month. I couldn't find any florals that I really liked in the shape of a poppy, so I'm going with those two. And then I'm going to use this one, and I know poppies don't have leaves, but I want to add a bit of an accent as well. Maybe this one. Yeah. Okay, so now that I know which stamps I'm going to be using, I'm going to set these aside, and I'm going to go start decorating the outside. So what you first need when stamping is a stamp block. So one of these acrylic blocks. And I bought this at Michaels. Again, Michaels is fantastic for things like this. So I'm going to take the leaves off first, and I'm going to focus on a big floral. Now, I haven't actually used the red one, so I don't know if there is actually any ink. So I'm going off the page here, pushing down with a good pressure. Ooh, see, that looks lovely. And then I'm going to take the other half that wasn't stamped and probably place it in the corner here. So it's a bit more difficult, so I don't waste any of the ink. Oh, already, I love it. Now, once you're actually done with your stamp, you can clean it off, because knowing me, I will make a big mess. Now, I do want to put one more floral down this way, but I don't want it to go into the calendar itself, so I'm going to cover that with a piece of paper and hold it down with a piece of washi so it doesn't move around. So line that up and washi so it doesn't move. Do the red again. The red's turning out a lot better than I thought it would. And there. I like it. Now you see what's happened there is that there's been a little bit of ink that didn't transfer properly. So I'm going to try and match that up again. And it didn't work this time. I'm not sure exactly why, but I'm going to try. Okay. So now I can take this off, and you see that you don't get it going under there. So really cute, I think. Now, before I switch out my stamp, I'm gonna move to this one. As you see, I'm trying to be very careful where I'm putting the ink, where I'm putting the stamp, so that I don't get it absolutely everywhere. So now I'm gonna put one big, I guess, poppy in the corner, right there. And that's gonna bug me that there is one little red part that didn't ink. And that is user error. That's not the stamp, that's user error by me. And still can't get it to ink. That's okay. Now, I'm gonna try and move to the smaller floral. And I'll bring this bigger one back here before I move on with this one. And won't even open up the black yet. Make sure it's well inked up. Put one here. Put one inked up there. And then I can put a couple in there. So maybe one here, and then one here. Oops, I got ink on my finger. Yeah. I gotta be really careful because as soon as I get ink on my finger, it's bound to get on the spread somewhere. All right. I actually really like the look of that so far. I'm gonna add a few more of the smaller ones around just to, I guess, add a little bit more. Like I do want to add one in this corner down here. Cute. And then a couple on the bottom shouldn't be too bad. Now I'm not adding enough ink, you guys can see that. So do be careful. Make sure you are adding enough ink when you are stamping. I'm going to try and add some in the spread as well, but I'm actually conscious of the fact that I might take up too much room. I have an idea. I mean, I'll probably, I'll try to put one here. Then one in this corner. Oh, that one was terrible. And then one more up here. Okay, it's so actually really cute already. So I'm gonna put away the red. What do you guys think of that so far? I really like it. So I'm gonna put away the red. I'm taking it off with paper towel so that I don't get myself all inked up. And then I'm gonna go in with some of these leaves. Now I can't decide, do I want this one? I think I'll go with this one because it does have more of an outline. I kind of want it smaller though. Do I have any small? Yes, I do. Let's get it. I do have smaller leaves. Okay. But I want to mix that in with big leaves as well. So there's one small leaf, and then I'll do a big leaf as well. This spread was partially inspired by April Orr of Mom Run Craft. She did a great bullet journal spread with blue and black and purple and black, and I just loved how it came out. Loving this so far. Be really careful with how I turn the stamp. Ah! Not the way I wanted it to go. There we go. And put some around here as well. See, that one's tucked down at the bottom. Then this one up here. This one might go off the page a bit. I am loving how this looks so far. Maybe going down this way. Yeah. Pretty. Then one this way. Ah, and I'm already getting my table dirty. See, I'm a clumsy and messy crafter. So now I want to move to maybe a big leaf. And this probably isn't, you know, scientifically accurate floral, but hey. Ooh, I like that. It's different. I like the effect of the black and red together. Really cool. I'm gonna go back into the smaller leaf here. It's funny how something like leaf placement can be so tricky. I love stamping though. I mean, stamping, yes, it does take a little bit of an investment at first to buy the stamps that you want, but then you can use them over and over. Oh, I like that so much. I think for that part of the stamping, in terms of the decoration, I'm going to remove the paper. I love that so far. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some markers in here to kind of notate when my bills are due. So I decided that because I want to keep this very monochrome, I'm sticking, well, I say monochrome, but I'm sticking to two different colors of either mudliners or markers. I'm going to stick with red, and this is anything to do with finances. So any bills that are paid, any paydays, red. Any family activities or events, gray. Now, the way that it's also going to be differentiated is by the different stamps as well. So I'm going to first go in and highlight all the important days, so days that bills need to be paid. So, and the last time I remember I tried to do this, I tried to highlight it with a marker. It just did not work. So freehand is the way to go. And okay, so those are the things for payday that are associated, so, or payday or bills that are associated with that. So in terms of actual paydays, I'm going to use this little $sign stamp here. You can't really see it too much when it's like this, but once it's inked up, you don't have to press hard with these. If I can stop dropping them. Oh my goodness. It's almost too teeny tiny for me that I'm like, whoa. See, I pressed too hard on that one. Place that back on here so that I don't lose them, because these are super tiny. Knowing me, I would lose them, and then like they're incredibly tiny. Then I'm gonna take a square, or no, I'll do a circle. A circle for, just so I can check things off. I'm getting marker all over me. Again, you don't need to press hard with these, so I'm gonna bring this closer. Oh, I love the way that that looks. Really cute, and a great way to differentiate between paydays and like bills due stamps. Amazing. Now I'm gonna go in with my mild liner, gray mild liner for important events. So say important events like my mom is away, my mom is away, my mom is away, and then here my husband is away, so I'm gonna write that. Then I know there's a birthday party on this day. Birthday party on this day. No school that day. Oh, see, I'm already getting like ink marks on it and I don't want to. That's what I have so far. I don't, oh, important, the Rocky Mountain Wine and Food Fest, hello. That one's mega important. Oh, see, I have ink on my hand somewhere and I'm getting it all over my spread. All right, but otherwise, that looks really cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. So now I've zoomed you in and I can start writing in the things that are due. So like I said, the red signifies anything to do with finances, and then the circle means bills paid. So this is, then we have a birthday, Robin has a birthday party. Oh my goodness, trying so hard not to, but this red is relentless. And that's what I'm learning from this spread, is that the red ink gets on everything. It's not that it takes time to dry, but I can just see this smudging. And then my mom is away. My parents are going on a European cruise. Very jealous. And we have the, oh, I look forward to this every year, the Rocky Mountain Wine and Food Fest. I'm going with my sister, her husband, my brother, and his girlfriend. I am the fifth wheel because my husband's staying home to watch the kids. Then I'm going to move this over so I can write. Oh, I won't be able to write it all. Then, actually, while I'm on this side, the 17th, 1 to 2:30, Maddie, party. I'm very conscious of the red ink now. WW Pay. I missed one. Oh, and I have to get the stamp out. Or I could just draw a circle. And then my husband's going to Vegas, and I said to him, if you're, well, he's going to Vegas for work, but I said to him, if you're going, please stop at Hobby Lobby or Joann's for me. I'm going to zoom out now. There's the overall finished spread. I'm actually really, really in love with it. I'm just going to go over some of the ones that didn't have full highlighting. It's going to bug me if part of the word is not covered. Oh, and I like it. The gray actually is a nice contrast to it. What do you guys think? That is my overall spread for November. It still leaves me with a lot of room to add in other things that come up, but I like the differentiation between the things that are personal versus things that are finances. All right, but that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day.